Giving you story after story, everything is true. Some things are kinda scary, so what you gonna do? Cause that's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tales from the Sipp, episode 14. Now, I had to record this because this is something that I have always had a situation with for years and years. For, I mean, probably over 20 years, maybe 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But every time I get around little children, for some reason, they always look at me and be waving. Like, hey, they'll walk up to me. They're with their parents. And I always wonder what is the thing with little children, why they are so comfortable with me. Why they can just walk up to me like they knew me their whole life. And hey, so let's get into it. Tales from the Sipp, episode 14, The Little Seers. Now, we know, like I stated on one of my other episodes, I believe children can see things that adults can't see. I believe they can see things that adults can't see. Because this, let me tell you about this story. Okay. One time I was at a laundromat, and it was in when I was living by myself, single man, by myself, you know, blah, blah, blah. Went to the laundromat. I'm sitting there, man, and it was two weirdo women. And you know who that is. They don't like men. They particularly like themselves. They like to uh they in the alphabet community. I put it that way. So these two women sitting there, and one of them had a child, the other one, and that one that had a child, she was pretty much dressed like a normal black female that you will see every day walking around in the state of Mississippi. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but she was that type. She dressed, I guess she was the woman in the relationship or whatever. The other woman was the one that she dressed like a dude. So, like I say, alphabet community. And these two people, we were sitting at the laundromat, and the laundromat that I was at, like I said, she had her son with her. Don't know where his father was or anything like that. But at the time when they got somewhat got in a disagreement, and she was like, "Well, you supposed to be the man and all this and that, so this and that." Do you know the crazy thing about that? The little boy looked at me when they were doing that. He had a look on his face like, "Help me." He had a look on the face, and not only that, the little boy walked over there. I was putting my clothes into the washer and getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, to start the washer for my clothes to start moving. The little boy walked straight up to me from over there with his mama and the whatever she was to his mama. He walked away from them and walked up to me. Now let's get this straight. This was a little black boy. He had to be at least the age of 6 or 7 years old at the time. He walked straight up to me and just was looking at me like this. Like he had a look on his face like, why don't you help me? This is the look I gathered from this little boy, man. It was tripped out. I felt he was saying, why don't you help me? I'm in a bad situation. He didn't even know me, but he walked straight, and it was other people in that laundromat, but he walked straight up to me, and it always be this. Hey, but he was looking like when his mama and that other woman was having that conversation. He looked at them, then he looked at me like, "What you gonna do about it?" He didn't even know me, and I felt bad for the little boy. I felt bad for the little boy because to me, I believe he know this is not right. The lifestyle, this situation that I'm in with my mama and the other woman, this is not right. He knew it. If for some reason he knew this wasn't right, so he came up to me, and I was the only black man up in that laundromat, and he walked straight up to me and was like, you know, help me. That's the look I got out of his face. So I said, it's strange. It's strange. Another instance. Another instance. I use children. Sometimes I go to the grocery store sometimes. Or maybe go to the shopping center like Walmart or something like that. And I go up in there and children, and it don't matter the race. They can be white, they can be black, they can be Mexican, they can be any race of child. I'm sitting there and then hey, I'm like, what make these children do this? So my sister told me, and not only her, it was a couple other women. Two of them were white, and then there was another woman that told me, I said, why do these children always wave at me and just feel the need to talk to me? They'll. I was at one place, child just walked up to me and just, hey, and I'm like, what make them do that? So when I was talking to my one of my older sisters one day, and she said, maybe they think you an angel. And even those couple white women and a couple more people said that they think you an angel or something. you know, 'cause I made a post about it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm not no angel. I have done a lot of things in life, but for some reason, children trust me for some reason. I really don't understand it. If, for instance, right now, wherever you are, if I show up where you at right now, and we can be sitting around chilling, and some children will walk up to me and start, hey, try to talk to me and stuff or whatever, you don't like that. Maybe riding. I have seen times like today when I was at work at my other job, because I got two jobs. They riding in the car, children in the car with their parents or whatever like that, whoever. And they see me and aren't they so excited? I mean, I'm like, what are they looking at? Do they think I'm a cartoon or something? maybe, maybe they think I'm some kind of character on one of the shows they watch. But I always wondered about that. Why do they like me? I mean, what is it? What do they see? Is it something that they see that I don't even see in myself? To me, I don't see much. I'm just a dude. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, it's weird, man. I know this a episode that's kind of different from my normal episode, but I just wanted to speak on this and in the comments, y'all hit me up. Do you have this same situation where children, they strangers, they don't know nothing about these ain't my kinfolk's children or somebody that ever even seen me in my life. These are strangers. I can be in a grocery store. I can be in Walmart. I can be walking up the street, but these children will come straight to me like they know me or something. What is that? I always wonder what that was. And like they say, maybe they seen an angel, but I'm far from an angel. I mean, you know, but you do have, I don't know. I don't know. I always wondered about that. I just want to know, is anybody else have those kind of situations where strong, even, it just maybe children see something in which I said in certain episodes that I was watching that I said, children see things that us adults can't see. Cause I know it's plenty of times I seen something as a child, you know what I'm saying? And I know other children see things, but just things I seen as a child, I see things today sometimes. But I seen a lot of things when I was a child that I don't see today. And that's why, because children, I think that's why the Messiah said, you have to come to me as little children. Because their spirit is pure. Eyes tainted. We can't see the things that a child see. They can see good I believe they can see good in a person that other people can't see. Grown people, they like, man, that dirty such and such, he just blah 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 blah, whatever. I don't know. But see, it's just something about being a child when you innocent. And the Most High want us to be innocent, just like those little children. Because they can see things, they have a different frame of mind than we have, and they perceive things differently. So that's why I understand what it means now. They come to me as these little ones. They can see good in you when can't nobody see when you or nobody else see nothing good within yourself. Because I'm gonna just be honest. I don't get it. I don't see a lot of supporting about me. Just a dude. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, children see something different. Hallelujah. But yeah, this is Hondo Olatunde coming at you again. Tales from the Sipp, episode 14. The Little Seers. Talking about the children that see things that adults really can't see. And until next time, I hope I entertained y'all. I hope you got something out of this. But until next time, I'll see you later. Yes, sir. Peace out.
That's another tale from the Sipp. That's another tale from the Sipp. Sometimes your boy may go way back in the day, talk about experiences and the games that he played. And that's another tale from the Sipp.